the oldest stories in almost any culture are about heroes. For thousands of years, heroic tales have inspired people and taught them how to face danger. Now, instead of just listening to a hero's tale, you can live it. Video game technology lets you face a hero's challenges blow by blow. That's what a new role-playing game is all about, called The Legend of Legaia, from the producer of Wild Arms. It brings new elements to the RPG genre. You play the part of Vaughn, a young villager in a world that's been choked by a mysterious mist, bringing madness and death to all it touches. Creatures called the Saru once lived alongside people and helped them. Now the mist has transformed the Saru into deadly enemies. Vaughn discovers how to lift some of the mist. Your mission is to guide him as he fights to save his land. One innovative feature of this RPG is that it's among the first to have a completely 3D all-polygonal world.
Compared to other role-playing games, it's quite possible that we have been able to achieve twice the amount of polygons on screen.
In the making of this game, we studied films to capture good tempo and flow, and good camera work. I poured my heart and soul into development. Each polygonal character is a reflection of our love for this game and our work.
Another innovation in Legend of Legaia is the style of combat.
Personally, I really like fighting games, and wanted to incorporate the exhilaration of a fighting game into a role-playing game.
Characters are full-size with rich animation. That gives The Legend of Legaia the atmosphere and feel of a real fighting game. And with the DualShock analog controller, you're experiencing the vibrations of every hit. Characters can discover and take on new combo moves. They'll need them later.
Enemies have a wide variety of attacks so that players won't get bored. In the latter part of the game, they get even more spectacular, and I think it's something players can look forward to.
Producer Takahiro Kaneko designed Legend of Legaia with a bigger, real-world challenge in mind.
The Saru represent science and technology. They are very advantageous things to humans, but we shouldn't rely too much on them and forget about basic human strength or let trust and basic human relationships break down. Without being preachy, we wanted to show that the future is something that each person creates for themselves.
According to Kaneko-san, a good game is a fantasy world that strengthens a player's ability to choose his or her own future in the real world.
Whether it be a book or a comic, when growing up we all have places to escape to where we can forget about our daily troubles. And through the trials and tribulations of those fantasy worlds, we find solutions and hope for our daily lives. To be a successful fantasy world, an RPG needs a dark side that's evil, yet believable, and ultimately defeatable. It's important for me to work with planners and designers who can create that.
As the condition of our real world worsens, can we return to the strengths within us to save ourselves? That's the hero's challenge waiting for you in this game.